Hi students, welcome back to our channel DSR Maths. In this video, we are going to learn one of the important concept in our trigonometry, right? So let's start with the coterminal angles. The angles for which terminal sides are same or coincide. The angles for which terminal sides are equal or same or coincide, that angles are called what? Coterminal angles. For example, if you take one example, 30 degrees and 390 degrees you take. Is these two are coterminal angles? Let's check. See here, suppose if you take this is x-axis, y-axis. We'll take positive x-axis as the initial side, right? This is the initial side. And after rotating, this one will take as what? Terminal side. Suppose if you take in anti-clockwise direction, means positive direction, 30 degrees. How to take 390 degrees? See, this is 90, 180, 270, 360 plus 30. 390 means 360 plus 30 means already here this is 30 degrees, means 30, 390 degrees, means terminal side of 30 and terminal side of 390 both are coincide. So that's why these two are what? Coterminal angles. Suppose like this, if you take minus 330 degrees, how to take? We know that negative angle measured in clockwise direction. So minus 90, minus 180, minus 270, right? Next, like this, minus 60 if you take, it is also coincide with what? This terminal side only. Means these three also what? Coterminal angles only. So like this, infinitely many angles you will get like this, right? Now suppose if you take one more example, minus 150 degrees is there. So how to take the coterminal angle with this one? So just if you add plus 360, what you will get? 210 degrees. So these two are what? Coterminal angles. Because coterminal angles are differ by multiple of 360. That is most important condition. Multiple of 360 where n belongs to integer. Because here 390 minus 30, so 360, right? Next 30 minus of minus, if you take here also what you will get? 360 you will get. And now here 210 degrees minus of minus 150 degrees. So that is nothing but what? 210 and minus 150 degrees. So 360 degrees, right? So like this means how to take these. So like this, if you take, so here positive x-axis is initial side, so minus 90, right? Minus 150, this is minus 90 and here anywhere minus 150 means its position is in third quadrant, so minus 150, right? Now 210 degrees, how to take? 90, 180 plus 30. So here to here 60, here 30, total 90. Satisfied or not? Means for these two, this is the 210 degrees, this is minus 150 degrees. Means for these two, so terminal side is what? Same. So that's why minus 150 and 210 degrees are what? Coterminal angles, right? Suppose if you take one more example, that is minus 405 and minus 405. How to take minus 405? So this is 90, this is 180, 270 and what? 360. 360 plus 45. So like this. So this is what? Minus 405 degrees. Right? So co-terminal angle of this one. So you can take like this. (315 degrees). So these two are what? Co-terminal angles, because 315. So it is what? 90, 180 and 270. 270 plus 45. 315. And here also negative angle if you measured minus 90, minus 180, minus 270, minus 360 and plus 45. Right? So minus 360 minus 45. That is nothing but what? 40 minus 405. So these two are what? Co-terminal angles. Means nothing but co-terminal angles always differ by what? Multiple of 360. Next one is reference angle. This is the most important one. Suppose theta be an angle in standard position. Its reference angle means for this theta, its reference angle, let theta 1 is an acute angle. Acute angle means which is lies between 0 to 90, which is formed by terminal side of theta, this theta, and x-axis. What? Reference angle theta 1 is an acute angle. How we are getting that one? Which is formed by terminal side of theta and x-axis. Right here. So for example, standard position means it may be that the angle may be in first, second, third, fourth, any quadrant. Suppose if you take in first quadrant, this is the terminal side, this is angle theta. For this one, what is the reference angle? How to take a reference angle of theta? Reference angle is theta 1 what? Is an acute angle which is formed by terminal side of theta and x-axis. What is the terminal side of the theta? This one. And x-axis is this one. And here also x-axis is there. But here to here if you take, it is obtuse angle, we can't take. So that's why definitely what we have to take terminal side with the x-axis, means this one only we have to take. So this one also, it is also what? Theta 1. Means in this case, if angle means original angle or standard angle, if it is in first quadrant, its reference angle also what? Same. Means theta equal to what? Theta 1. Means reference angle of theta is also what? Theta only. Okay, no? Suppose angle, it is in a second quadrant like this. This has x-axis, y-axis. Now So this is the terminal side. So this is the positive x-axis. So this is initial side. So this is angle theta. What is the reference angle of theta? So reference angle theta is an acute angle. It is what? An acute angle which is formed by, how we are getting that reference angle? Which is formed by terminal side of theta. This is terminal side of theta and x-axis. So the here also x-axis is there, here also x-axis is there. But if you take here a reference angle, acute angle you will get. So definitely what we have to take here only we have to take theta 1. So this is the reference angle of which one? Given theta, right? So how to take how to get this theta 1? Once you observe this theta 1 is nothing but, how to get this small angle, this one, this total 180 minus theta is nothing but theta 1, means 180 minus theta. So to get a reference angle of theta when theta lies in a second quadrant, theta 1 equal to reference angle equal to what? 180 minus theta we have to take. Okay, no? Suppose the angle or original angle or standard angle, if it is in a third quadrant like this, this is terminal side. So here we will take the angle theta, like this we will take, right? Because the angle, how to take with the initial side is positive x-axis to what? Terminal side. Now, what is the reference angle of this theta? Reference angle is theta 1, which is formed by terminal side of theta. This is the terminal side of theta with x-axis. Means if you take here, this is also x-axis, obtuse angle you will get. So that's why what we have to take, like this you have to take. So this is theta 1. So this is the reference angle for what? Given theta. So how to get this one? Theta 1 equal to, once you observe. So this total theta, here to here it is theta minus 180. So theta minus 180 is equal to theta 1 only. Once again see. So reference angle, this reference angle how to get? This total theta minus what? 180 is equal to what? Theta 1. So if the standard angle, this theta lies in third quadrant, how to get the reference angle? Theta equal to, theta 1 equal to theta minus 180. Like this we have to take. Okay. Next, suppose the angle, if it is in fourth quadrant, like this. This is what? Terminal side. So this is x-axis. This is the positive x-axis is initial side of theta. Like this, this is theta. Now, how to get the reference angle of theta? Reference angle is an acute angle which is formed by terminal side of the theta. This is the terminal side of the theta with x-axis. If you take here, this is obtuse angle. So that's why what we have to take, here we have to take. So here this one we have to take. So this is theta 1. So how to get the theta 1? Theta 1 equal to 360 minus theta, right? So this total 360 minus theta is nothing but what? Theta 1, right? Once again listen. If the angle lies in first quadrant, reference angle is also what? Same, theta equal to theta 1. Because the definition of the reference angle is what? Reference angle is formed by what? For this one, terminal side of theta, the terminal side of theta with x-axis, positive means any one. This is either positive or negative you can. But that should be, that theta 1 reference angle should be what? Lies between 0 to 90. Means reference angle theta 1 is an acute angle which is formed by what? Terminal side of the theta. So in first quadrant, second quadrant, this is third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Terminal side of the theta with x-axis. Means either it may be positive x-axis or negative axis. But what should get? Acute angle you should get. So here, so this is the terminal side. and this is x-axis. So this is theta, reference angle also same. But here it is what terminal side. This is theta. So this is x-axis. So here reference angle is theta 1 you will get. Here this is the terminal side of theta. This is x-axis. Here acute angle you will get. So that's why here we have to take. And in this second quadrant, here theta. But if you take here with this x-axis, positive x-axis, reference angle is obtuse angle you will get. So that's why with the negative x-axis, if you take acute angle you will get. So that's why here theta equal to 180 minus theta. Here theta 1 equal to theta minus 180. In fourth quadrant 360 minus theta. In first quadrant theta equal to theta 180. Okay, right. But what is the usage of this reference angle in our trigonometry? Listen carefully. This is the most important one. See, suppose theta lies in first quadrant or second quadrant, any quadrant you take. This is second quadrant. Theta lies in second quadrant. If you join this one, here one triangle getting. So here to here distance, if I take 3, here to here distance, if I take 4, and here definitely it is what? 5 you will get. So how to take the trigonometric ratios now? So theta lies in second quadrant, right? So there are many methods are there. So this is one of the method. So here angle theta lies in second quadrant. Sin theta how to take? Here sin theta equal to what we want. For that what we have to take? We have to take one reference angle here. So this is a reference angle. Here reference angle theta lies in second quadrant means reference angle theta 1 equal to what? 180 minus theta. Right? Reference angle theta 1 equal to 180 minus theta. Now, so I want only sin theta suppose. So we know that in this triangle sin theta 1 equal to, we know that already what is the ratio of sine? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Means 4 by 5. But theta equal to what? 180 minus theta. So that's why sine of 180 minus theta equal to 4 by 5. Sine 180 minus theta from the allied angles. Second quadrant sine positive at 180 sine does not change. So sine theta equal to what? 4 by 5. Like this way. Suppose I want cos theta. How to take this cos theta? Same. Here we know that cos theta 1 reference angle we have to take. For this reference angle theta 1, what is the adjacent side? 3 by hypotenuse is 5. But theta 1 equal to what? 180 minus theta, because theta lies in second quadrant. So what we have to take? Cos of 180 minus theta equal to what? 3 by 5. 180 minus theta, second quadrant cos is negative, at 180 cos does not change. So minus cos theta equal to 3 by 5. So cos theta equal to minus 3 by 5. Satisfied or not? Once you see, in angle lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant cos negative, so that's why negative getting. In second quadrant sine positive, so that's why positive value getting. Right? So what means here, what I am going to clear means, what is the concept behind this type of problems? Directly I can take for this one opposite side and adjacent side, and this is hypotenuse. But how to take that one? So what is the usage of what theta 1 use here in this particular situation? So that one we are going to discuss, right? Now suppose tan theta you want. How to find tan theta? Before to that we have to take the reference angle. So for the reference angle tan theta 1, opposite side is 4 and adjacent side is 3. So tan of theta is here 180 minus theta, that is equal to 4 by 3. 180 minus theta Second quadrant tan is negative, so minus tan theta equal to 4 by 3. So tan theta equal to minus 4 by 3, like this. Suppose same information if you take in third quadrant, like this. Like this you take it, this is terminal side, angle lies in third quadrant, like this. So if you join this one, so here to here I will take 3, here to here 4, means here 5. So this is theta. Theta lies in third quadrant. If theta lies in third quadrant, so how to find trigonometric values? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, like this. How to find? Before to that, to find sin theta, we have to consider, we have to take a reference angle of theta. So that is here theta 1. So for this one, opposite side is what? So sin theta 1 equal to opposite side 4. Hypotenuse is 5. But we want sin theta. But whenever angle in third quadrant, what is the reference angle? Theta minus 180, right? Means this total minus 180 is theta 1. Now replace this theta 1 by theta minus 180 equal to 4 by 5. Here minus take common. So sin of minus of 180 minus theta, that is equal to 4 by 5. Sin of minus theta form. Sin of minus theta minus sin of 180 minus theta, that is equal to 4 by 5. Now multiply with minus, my sin of 180 minus theta equal to minus 4 by 5. Now 180 minus theta second quadrant sin positive at 180, sin does not change. Sin theta equal to minus 4 by 5. So sin theta equal to what? Minus 4 by 5. So because sin theta in third quadrant negative, sin value is negative. So that's why minus 4 by 5. Similarly, suppose if you want to find cos theta, so for that also we have to use reference angle. So cos theta 1 adjacent side is 3 by hypotenuse. But cos of theta 1 equal to theta minus 180, that is equal to what? 3 by 5. Right? Now same thing we have to take minus common, 180 minus theta equal to 3 by 5. But cos of negative angle equal to what? Plus cos. But here sin of negative angle equal to minus sin theta. So that's why here negative getting. But cos of minus theta plus cos theta you will get. So that's why what we have to take cos of 180 minus theta equal to 3 by 5. Cos of 180 minus theta, second quadrant cos negative. So cos theta equal to 3 by 5. So cos theta equal to minus 3 by 5. Because in third quadrant cos negative. Similarly, if you find tan theta, how to get tan theta? Before to that we have to consider reference angle theta 1. For this reference angle theta 1, what is opposite side? 4, adjacent side is theta 3. Now replace this theta 1 by theta minus 180 equal to 4 by 3. Take minus common, tan of minus of 180 minus theta. So here also since tan of negative angle minus theta equal to what? Minus tan theta. That is equal to tan of minus theta minus tan theta. So minus 180 minus theta. That is equal to what? 4 by 3. Multiply with minus. Tan of 180 minus theta equal to minus 4 by 3. But 180 minus theta lies in second quadrant tan negative. So that's why tan theta equal to minus 4 by 3. So these two get cancelled. So tan theta equal to what you are getting? 4 by 3. Because in the third quadrant tan is positive. Right. Suppose same angle in fourth quadrant. How to find the trigonometric values? Same. That point if you take in, or angle if you take in fourth quadrant, like this. So here to here angle is theta. So how to take reference angle? This is theta 1 reference angle. right? Now in the fourth quadrant, reference angle is what? 360 minus theta. Same if you take here to here, it is 4, here 3, means here 5. Right? Now, here how to find sin theta? Before to that, we have to take what? Reference angle theta 1. So for the reference angle here, theta 1, sin theta 1 equal to, for this one opposite side is what? 4 by 5. But sin theta 1 reference angle, this is 360 minus theta equal to 4 by 5. Fourth quadrant side negative, so that's why sin theta equal to what you will get? Minus 4 by 5. Similarly, if you take cos theta, so cos theta 1 first we have to find. For this theta 1, opposite adjacent side is 3, hypotenuse is 5. Cos of theta 1, that is 360 minus theta, in fourth quadrant cos positive, so that's why cos theta equal to what? Positive value getting. Similarly, if you want to find tan theta, so we have to use reference angle, that is opposite side 4 for this reference angle, adjacent side is 3, but reference angle theta 1 replaced by 360 minus theta, so that is 4 by 3. In the fourth quadrant, tan is negative, so that's why minus tan theta equal to 4 by 3. So tan theta equal to minus 4 by 3. So that is the original concept. When we will use the where means theta lies in first quadrant, or second quadrant, or third quadrant, or fourth quadrant, how to find the trigonometric values, either sin, cos, tan, cot, whatever it may be. So, what is the usage of what? Reference angle. See some examples on reference angle. So, we know that if angle in first quadrant reference angle of theta is the same as theta, right? Suppose the angle in second quadrant, this is theta, reference angle of this theta is here theta 1. So theta 1 equal to 180 minus theta. Okay. Suppose the angle in third quadrant, this is angle theta. So reference angle is here theta 1 you will take. So that is defined as theta 1 equal to this theta minus 180. Theta minus 180 is nothing but theta 1. Suppose the angle in fourth quadrant, so like this is what? A reference angle theta 1. Here theta 1 equal to what? 360 minus theta. Okay. Now here theta equal to, suppose 150 degrees. What about the reference angle? Reference angle theta 1 equal to what? 30 degrees, right? Because theta 1 equal to 180 minus 150, that is equal to what? 30 degrees. Suppose here theta equal to 135 degrees, means it is in second quadrant. What is the reference angle of theta? Theta 1 equal to 180 minus 135, that is equal to 45, right? Suppose theta equal to 170 degrees. 170 degrees means like this, near to 180. So this is theta. What is the reference angle? Definitely it is what? 10 degrees. Because the reference angle theta 1 equal to 180 minus theta, that is equal to 180 minus 170, that is equal to what? 10 degrees. Like this we will take whenever angle in second quadrant reference angle. Now suppose angle in third quadrant. So like this, suppose theta equal to 225 degrees, or in radians also sometimes they will give, that is what? 5 pi by 4. What is the reference angle, this one? So this is angle 225, means in third quadrant you will get this is 225 degrees. So this is reference angle. What about the reference angle? So 225 minus 180. So theta 1 equal to 225 minus 180, that is equal to 45. Nothing but what it is, theta minus 180 condition, right? Suppose theta equal to 185 degrees. What about the reference angle? 185 degrees. 185 degrees means this is 180 and this is 185 degrees, like this. This is reference angle. So that is nothing but theta 1 equal to, how to take reference angle? This is the theta minus 180, that is equal to 185 minus 180, that is equal to what? 5 degrees. Like this you have to take. Okay, no? Suppose theta equal to 210 degrees. What about the reference angle of this one? So nothing but theta 1 equal to theta minus 180, that is equal to 210 degrees minus 30 degrees. So reference angle of 210 is what? 30 degrees. Next, suppose like this is there. Theta equal to 260 degrees. What is the reference angle? So 260 degrees lies in third quadrant, like this. So this is 260. So this is reference angle theta 1. So theta 1 equal to theta minus 180, right? So this is 260. So that is 260 minus 180, right? So here 260 means year to year, like this also you can identify. Year to year also, year to year 10 means year to year is 80, total 90. So that's why, so theta 1 equal to what you will get? 80 degrees. 260 minus 180 is what? 80 degrees, right? And now next, suppose theta lies in fourth quadrant. How to find the reference angle? Theta equal to 330 degrees means fourth quadrant. This is 270 plus 60, so 330 degrees. So how to find the reference angle? This is reference angle, means nothing but total 360 minus this theta 330, that is equal to what? 30 degrees. So reference angle 330 means reference angle of 330 is what? 30 degrees. Next, suppose 335 is there. 335 or 315. 335 means, so 360 theta 1 equal to 360 minus 30, 335, that is equal to what? 25 degrees, right? So right, 25 plus 35, 60. Suppose theta equal to 350 degrees. What about the reference angle? Same, 360 theta 1 equal to 360 minus 350, that is equal to 10 degrees. Like this we will take. Right. Now see here. Theta equal to 500 degrees. How to take the reference angle? So 500 degrees means that is equal to, here in which quadrant first we have to identify. That is 90, 180, 270, 360, 360 plus 90, 450. right? 450 plus 50 means like this anyway. Means which quadrant? Second quadrant, right? So angle lies in second quadrant. So what about the reference angle in second quadrant? Theta equal to what? 180 minus theta, right? So here to here 50 means definitely here to here what will be there? 40 will be there. So what about the reference angle? 40, theta 1 equal to what? 40 degrees. Okay. Next, suppose theta equal to 640 degrees. What is the reference angle with this one? Like this we have to take. This is what? 360 and 450, 540, right? 540 plus 630, 630 plus 10 here. So angle lies in which quadrant? This is fourth quadrant. So here to here it is what? 10 degrees, means definitely reference angle what we have to take? 80 degrees, because total 90, reference angle should be between 0 to 90. So that's why what we have to take here 10 means here to here 80. So total 180. Like this we have to take. Okay. Suppose minus theta equal to minus 230. How to take the reference angle with this one? So like this you have to take negative angle in clockwise direction. So minus 90 minus 180. Minus 180 minus 50 means like this second quadrant, right? So minus 50 means here this is reference angle. What? How to take? This is reference angle in second quadrant. If theta lies in second quadrant, this is so minus 230. This is minus 230, right? But how to take the reference angle? So here to here it is 180 means definitely reference angle what we have to take? 50 degrees we have to take, because reference angle it is an acute angle, that means 0 to 90. So that's why theta equal to what we have to take? 50 degrees we have to take. This is 50 and this is 40. So total 90. So here minus 180. So satisfied or not? Means otherwise like this also you can take. We know that by the coterminal angles. Minus 230, if we add plus 30, what you will get? Coterminal angle of minus 230 you will get. So if you add 360, what you will get? 130 you will get, right? Now 130. So this is 90 plus 40 means here you will get, right? This is 130. What is the reference angle for this one? Here theta 1. So theta lies in second quadrant means reference angle is what? 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50. So reference angle is 50. So like this also you identify, or like this also you can identify. Suppose angle in like this they given, theta equal to minus 150. What is the reference angle for this one? So like this we have to take. Minus 150 means this is minus 90 minus 60 means anywhere like this you will get. So this is minus 150. So theta lies in third quadrant. Third quadrant means here we have to take reference angle theta 1, right? What about that reference angle? Theta equal to what? 30 degrees, right? Because theta lies in 0 less than theta 1 less than 90. So like this you can identify. Or else like this also you can take. If you add plus 360, coterminal angle of this one you will get. That is equal to 210. We know that these two are what? Coterminal angles. Now take the 210 degrees. So 180 plus 30 means here. So here to here 180 and this is 30, 210 degrees. So for this 210 degrees, so this is lies in third quadrant. So in third quadrant, so how to take the reference angle theta equal to theta 1 equal to theta minus 180, that is equal to theta is what? 210 minus 180, that is equal to 30 degrees. Like this you can identify, or like this also you can take. By adding 360 you will get coterminal angles. For this one, if you find reference angle, this is also same as reference angle of minus 150, like this. So one more example you take, that is suppose theta equal to minus 405 degrees. How to find reference angle for this minus 405 degrees? See here, you take this 405 degrees. So this is 360 minus 360 minus 360 minus 45 means like this. So here this is minus 405 degrees. So theta lies in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. So definitely theta 1 equal to what? 45 degrees only or not? Because this is lies in fourth quadrant, and here to here 45 means definitely theta 1 here only we have to take no reference angle. So reference angle theta 1 equal to 45, like this. Here to here 45, here to here also 45. So this is the reference angle in whenever angle in fourth quadrant, this is reference angle. So here to here 45 means definitely theta 1 also 45 only. Like this also you can identify. Otherwise, suppose theta equal to minus 405 plus 360. If you add 360 or multiple of 360 also you can take 720. So near to this value, that one you have to add. So what will get? Minus 45. Again this is a negative angle, plus 360 you add. So what will get? 315. So for the 315, if you take the reference angle, that is also same as reference angle of minus 405 degrees. So how to take this 315 degrees reference angle? So this is 315 degrees, right? This is 315 degrees. So in reference angle, we know that in fourth quadrant, angle lies in fourth quadrant. Reference angle theta 1 equal to what? Theta 360 minus theta, that is equal to 360 minus theta is, so this 315 degrees, that is equal to 45 degrees. So here to here theta 1 equal to 45 degrees. So like this we have to find reference angles, and before to that coterminal angles also we discussed. Okay, no? Right. Don't forget to subscribe our channel DSR Maths IIT JEE. In the next video we are going to discuss problems based on this topic, reference angle. Okay, no? Thank you.